Continuing our back to class coverage here on WUSA 9 with the news about high college loan debt for many recent graduates. It is never too early to start thinking about planning on how to stay out of debt when graduating from an institute of higher learning.
So we are joined now by author and public speaker Dr. Christie, am I saying Chamblis? Is that right,
Chamblis Murray.
Okay, excellent. She's a public speaker and author of the book College Planning Strategies. I wish someone had told me, the ultimate guide for scholars and parents. She developed 10 proven strategies to help youth get accepted into college and graduate debt-free. That's the goal for everyone, right? Is it possible?
It's absolutely possible. I talk to students and parents all across the country every day, and they come back with success stories about how they've been able to apply the strategies that I share in my book, and also to really help them to understand that it's very important to have a plan. If you start with a plan, you're certainly more deliberate and intentional about your efforts.
True.
Is it just with finding scholarships? I mean, scholarships is huge, right?
Absolutely.
For helping to pay for college, but it's not just the scholarships. That's
Absolutely
important.
not. I mean, it's important. If you're in high school, or parents, if you have students in high school, it's never too early to start the planning process, which I think you already mentioned. And the goal is to start thinking about what you want to do with life beyond high school first. And the earlier you can start, the earlier you can start building a plan to do research and to find out more about different careers and professions. Because I always tell students, you really need to start thinking about what you want to major in or what career you want before you choose a college. Because that's going to drive your research for those colleges to determine which colleges have your exact programs.
One of your tips that I love is take responsibility. I love that because this is what your future is going to be if you're paying off all these debts for decades. That can cripple someone.
Absolutely. You know, I tell students in my books that this is your future, your ownership. And it's important that they take ownership for and responsibility for the process. Sure, your parents are the backstop and they're there to help support you and provide resources, but it's really up to the students. And the intent is to make sure that students don't, if you don't have to take out student loans and you can find affordable ways to pay for college. I love scholarships, which is free money. But I really emphasize doing so because there are over 43 million people in the United States and over 1.6 or $7 trillion worth of student loan debt.
Wow.
So anything we can do to start early, create a plan, be intentional and deliberate will help them to be able to find the resources, financial resources they need.
Where can people find you? Because you post about scholarships, you have so many great information. So where can they go see you, your seminars, everything?
Oh man, so I wish you had been with me this past weekend. I had a virtual Youth College Excellence Summit. I try to reach students all over the country. I'll do it again next year on August 12th and 13th. But you can reach me if you're looking for scholarships. Go to Facebook or Instagram, and you can join my exclusive groups called Scholarships with an S for Scholars with an S. And to make sure that I share those scholarships, the ones, those are gems, the ones that generally have a low student ratio of those who apply, but it gives you a higher probability of actually landing those scholarships if you meet the eligibility criteria. So scholarships for scholars is where it's at.
Absolutely. And also, I know that you have more tips as well, important information. We got to check out your book, Dr. Murray's book. You have a couple of them too, so we'll check those out.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Dr. Murray.
Thank you.
Have a great day. I'll be right back after this.